Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2. Last time, when I left off, we had just defeated the Covetous Demon and made our way to the first bonfire in the Earthen Peak. We are right in the thick of this game's big, long poison slog. Always a favorite in every Souls game. Anyway, let's see what else this place has in store for us. We did just get a upgraded Ring of Steel protection from our gal Lucatiel. That's always lovely. I see you. We got all them assholes. Nice. There's a Radiant Life Gem. Fair enough. Illusion ahead. It lies. This guy looks tough. He turns out not to be that bad at all. Grave Warden Cuffs. Cuffs worn by Wardens of the Crypt. The Wardens of the Crypt watch over the slumbering dead, making sure they are not awoken. Be they king or peasant, wise or dull, rich or poor, the Wardens treat them with the same care. Alright. Three iron arrows. You'll love to see that. How strange. Pike. A spear with an extended pole offers a very long reach, even for a spear, allowing for attacks from safer distances. Traditionally a weapon of regimental rather than single combat due to its unwieldiness. However, if you can manage to effectively step around an opponent, they will hardly have a chance to hit back. Interesting. Well, that was quick and terrible. Try torch. Oh, I've read about this. If we light the windmill on fire, it removes the poison from the boss area. So, shouldn't have to tell you how desirable that is. We should be able to use the bonfire to light our torch without resting and respawning the enemies. Praise be. Set light. There we go. Outstanding. All right. Oh hey, look, bonfire number 2. I think at this moment I found literally nothing that would compel me to travel to Majula or anywhere else. So, I'm interested in attuning fireball instead of combustion, though. Because I'm not using melee pyromancy at all the way I had been, and I do find myself needing to kill enemies at range with some level of frequency. Three black firebombs. Beautiful backstab. A Mannequin Mask. Interesting. Let's look at that. Mask of the Mannequins of Harvest Valley. A fickle queen gave them life and tore off their faces. How else could she forgive those who dared gaze upon her? Alright. Mannequin Boots. Boots of the Mannequins of Harvest Valley. The peculiar art of puppetry is a vestige of the two lost lands. A queen breathed life into these dolls with the very miasma that afflicted her poison-drenched bosom, so that she would have slaves to serve her temperamental will. Fascinating. Oh. Simpleton Spice. Oh yay, platforming. Oh, wow, an NPC.
Shush, you idiot. Stay quiet. I'm on the run. Don't give me away. You're a fugitive too, eh? Yeah? Why else would you be here? It's got death written all over it. You want to climb down here? I can lend you a ladder. But, how much can you offer me? Why, yep, I'm trying to help you, you know? Have you no gratitude? Downright rude, really. I've got a soft heart, so I let you off. This once.
Pay souls. Souls needed 2,000, yes.
All right. It'll be just a moment.
This is yet another person we can move to Majula. This is Laddersmith Gilligan.
Go on ahead. I won't offer this deal twice. Oh, what is it? What do you need now? Huh?
Learn gesture. Prostration.
Have you heard? Well, apparently, there's this monster lady, right? And the poison, well, does wonders for her body. You know, health and beauty and that sort of stuff. And I thought only human women were so petty. That creature, she was human once, you know? Yeah. In fact, she was wed to the prince of that nearby castle. But her husband? He had feelings for another. The princess was desperate and sought eternal beauty, hoping that it would restore the prince's affection. You see what I mean? Before long, the princess's ire transformed her into a monster. Now, listen here. When do you think this all happened? Long ago, when this very land was called something else. We say Drangleic now, but countless kingdoms have risen and fallen on this very spot. And this won't be the last. Oh no. That damned hag just can't let her old flame go. She's going to get us all burned. God almighty. I'm not going to die in this dump. I'm not...
Alright, that sends him to Majula. What does he sell? A reinforced club. A wooden club headed with nails. Designed as a deadlier club, and certainly offers a stronger attack, but this club also seems quick to fall apart, perhaps due to its shoddy craftsmanship. Whip. A leather whip, not normally used on the battlefield. Very effective against bare flesh, but not against enemies with armor or like protection. Claws. A weapon that attaches to the hands. The wearer attacks in a scratching motion with these three-pronged claws. Claws inflict deep wounds and cause bleeding. Wooden shield. A long wooden shield. Its face features a lion. Its wooden construction makes it lightweight and easy to use, but as a shield is inferior to its metal counterparts. Thief mask. A full face mask. Called a thief mask since most people wearing them are up to no good, not terribly effective as armor. Black leather armor. Armor dyed black. Allows the wearer to blend in with the dark, often used by those with ill intent. Meticulously crafted and provides fair defense. Black leather gloves. Leather gloves dyed black. Allows the wearer to blend in with the dark, often used by those with ill intent. Meticulously crafted and provide fair defense. Black leather boots. Leather boots dyed black. Allows the wearer to blend in with the dark, often used by those with ill intent. Meticulously crafted and provide fair defense. Lacerating knife, I've seen. Aromatic ooze, I've seen. Bleeding serum. A jar of carnivorous plant secretions. Applies bleeding effect to right-hand weapon. Bleeding foes' max HP is lowered. Ladder miniature. A small ornamental ladder, a quaint little thing but only for show. This ornament does not seem to have any particular function, and should not be worth much, but is sold at an exorbitant price. Alright, so...
Find it. All the best.
So Gilligan here is the one who can build ladders into the pit in the middle of Majula, instead of having to buy the Silver Cat ring in order to eat fall damage. There's a Pharos Lockstone and a Twinkling Titanite. Well, by George, I know what I'm doing with that Pharos Lockstone. There's one door behind me, but well, thankfully, it's not very far behind me. So, let's go through here. Let's go ahead and just warp back to the first Earthen Peak bonfire. Then go to lower Earthen Peak. Might actually have been easier to go through Harvest Valley, but oh boy, that's trouble. There we go. Not too shabby. Alright. He dropped a Titanite shard, as they've been known to do. And look, the poison's already drained away, because we burned the windmill. How awesome is that? So awesome! Alright, they drop a green blossom, and here we can use the Pharaoh's Lockstone we just got. Number 5. And pray tell, what does that give us? A poison bite ring and a soul of a proud knight. One of several bite rings, known for their peculiar design, increases poison resistance. The similar, oddly disturbing design of these rings suggests a common source. Whoever the master craftsman was, he clearly knew his trade. Alright, so there you go. Now when we're fighting things that tried to poison us, I'm thinking probably the next boss will almost certainly demand this, but we can put that ring on, probably sub it in for the Ring of Steel protection in the very particular areas where we might need it. Let's head back to Central Earthen Peak. Head back up here. It's a very high stability shield. Alright. So we don't want to pull that lever yet. It'll move the lift. Poison jars. Wonder if I can backstab this guy. That'd sure be great. Didn't work. Just too bad, because it would have been great. Oh hey, it's mild-mannered Pate.
We went through a lot together. Take this as a token of our friendship.
Pate's spear, shield, helm, armor, gloves, trousers, and a ring of
Don't
thorns.
shout. They were meant for you.
Oh, let's look at all that stuff. Pate's spear. A long spear wielded by Pate. This appears to be a very ordinary spear, but seems to have accumulated power over the course of countless battles. It is not always advisable to stand out, especially if you have something to hide. Pate's shield. Pate's favorite great shield. Appears rather humdrum, but in fact was forged by layering thin sheets of iron, a process that creates a shield with excellent defense for its weight. It is not always advisable to stand out, especially if you have something to hide. Wonder if it's better than the Archdrake shield. It's definitely better stability. We'll see if I can use it. Pate's helm. Although it appears to be a common helmet, it has in fact been meticulously customized, belonged to mild-mannered pate. This has been considerably altered. Perhaps it was pillaged. Pate's armor. Although it appears to be common armor, it has in fact been meticulously customized, belonged to mild-mannered pate. This has been considerably altered. Perhaps it was pillaged. Pate's gloves. Although they appear to be common gloves, they have in fact been meticulously customized, belonged to mild-mannered pate. They have been considerably altered. Perhaps they were pillaged. Pate's trousers. Although they appear to be common trousers, they have in fact been meticulously customized, belonged to mild-mannered pate. They have been considerably altered. Perhaps they were pillaged. And the Ring of Thorns. Ring granted protection by Kreml, god of struggle. The ring's spikes drive into the wearer's skin so that each blow taken fuels spite towards the perpetrator. When damage is taken, the ring retaliates and inflicts damage upon the enemy. Okay, so we got a couple things that sound like they might actually be pretty good. Let's see. I am not strong enough to use Pate's Pate Shield. And it doesn't have 100 physical defense either. And it would dramatically raise my equip load. All problems. But what about the Ring of Thorns? Is it better than the Chloranthy Ring? Maybe. I like the idea of enemies suffering when they do manage to hit me.
Well, we meet again. There's treasure this way, but I have a bad feeling about it. I don't quite have the guts myself.
Let's chat with Pate.
Well, we meet. There's treasure. I don't quite.
Alright. Does not open from this side. Okay. Well, there we go. I mean, that was pretty awesome. Grave Warden bottoms and a dragon charm. What in the world are those? Let's have a look. Bottoms worn by Wardens of the Crypt. The Wardens of the Crypt watch over the slumbering dead, making sure they are not awoken. Be they king or peasant, wise or dull, rich or poor, the Wardens treat them with the same care. What's a dragon charm? Cures poison and greatly restores HP, a blessed charm. A rare ancient charm that is said to be endowed with the power of dragons. It is not clear whether it is a man-made creation or of some other nature. Interesting. A Pharos Lockstone! We're ahead on those and fragrant branches. Amazing. Oh boy. That's a spot where you have to try and make a jump. Because of fucking There's always a fucking jump, isn't there? Every fucking time the obstacle is make a jump, I think to myself, fuck you, From Software. Why didn't you give me a fucking jump button? Whose fucking idea was it to make jumping so fucking hard? Grave Warden top. Well, that's new. Top worn by Wardens of the Crypt. The Wardens of the Crypt watch over the slumbering dead, making sure they are not woken. Be they king or peasant, wise or dull, rich or poor, the Wardens treat them with the same care. I mean, Fextra Life says we can make the jump and that's how we get the item, and I believe him. It's just... there are few things I hate worse in this game than having to make a fucking jump. It's the absolute goddamn worst. See, it's like you have to aim for that little section of broken floor that's sticking out from that pyromancer, but you can't just run against the wall because apparently my dumb fucking character doesn't want to jump if he's hugging the wall. He just won't fucking do it. All he does is roll. Do I sound mad? Good. Because I'm fucking mad. I hate this shit. I hate it. I'm sick to fucking death of it. I like almost everything about these games, but this fucking platforming. It's unforgivably shitty. Okay. There we go. A Radiant Life Gem. And the chest, more significant. A Soul of a Brave Warrior and a Crimson Water. Delightful. LOL. Jump back over, it says. I don't care. We made the jump. We made the jump. That shit's over. Don't have to do that shit again. Praise the sun. me. Praise the sun. It's the only gesture you need. Well, I guess there's one other. Wait, where? I thought that was, well, what is it? That's close. Anyway. Alright. Still more shit to do before we actually take that left, but... Oh. At least the goddamn... The silver black shield. Much better stability than what I've got. A silver-black shield imbued with the power of dark. The equipment of the Wardens of the Undead Crypt are soaked in its darkness and permeated by its power. The Grave Wardens are said to know the name of every guest who rests in the crypt, no matter how long they have been with them. What does that do? Lowers physical resistance, but it does give me dark resistance. Interesting. Okay. Yahoo. Alright. Oh no, another fucking jump. Great heavy soul arrow. A spell superior to heavy soul arrow fires an even stronger soul arrow. Difficult to handle but very powerful. Only the well-trained can handle these arrows. Can open the door from that side. Down here is another chest. The lightning spear. A miracle that launches a spear of lightning, said to be the legacy of an ancient clan whose leader was revered as the god of sun. The name of the clan has been lost to time, but the gross incandescence of our magnificent father shall never wane. Alright, so... supposed to be able to make this jump. And after that's done, I'm going to try and get that last item, and then I'm going to call this an episode. I know we haven't fought another boss, but we made significant progress, actually, and we even got to another bonfire, so I feel good about it. That, and I have a hard stop coming in about 10 minutes anyway. I didn't even actually need to do that. I can go out Pate's door. This is where we're supposed to, theoretically, make the jump. So we did. I got a poison broadsword and a human effigy, and then we fucking died. That's okay. Let's look at the poison broadsword. Standard straight sword. This straight sword is sufficient in most respects and effective in most situations if wielded properly. Those who aspire to master the sword are certain to wield this at some point during their journey. Alright. And with that, the next thing... There's actually, I'm going to try to do a little bit more. It's all just like side areas that start at the second bonfire. Alright, so we need to pull this lever and then sprint onto the lift because it will move without us. The mirror shield. All right. All right, let's look at the mirror shield. Shield issued to the proud knights of Mira's official order. In Mira, a land perennially beset by unrest, this shield was a symbol of the great knights' strength and willingness to give their lives for their country. Now, we want to go under the lift for a couple of items. Large soul of a proud knight and a divine blessing. Now we just gotta head up here and head back to the bonfire. Before we get murdered. Alright, and with that, I'm going to call it an episode. This has been Let's Play Dark Souls 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, I hope you will give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. If you care to discuss this or any of my other content, the best place is my Discord server. That link is in the video description, and if that description link doesn't work, please contact me directly, and I'll be happy to send you an invite. If you care to support me or the channel, the best way, apart of course from liking and subscribing, is through my Patreon page. That link is also in the video description. My Patreon supporters get to nominate and vote for the game that gets played in the Patreon slot. We just finished Knights of the Old Republic. I have yet to confirm what the next one will be. The nominees are Baldur's Gate, System Shock 2, and The Outer Wilds. Once the vote is done and a game is chosen, I will play that game through to the end, and then I'll have my supporters choose another. It's a pretty straightforward process, and if you want to get involved, you have the option. Regardless of what you do, I really do appreciate you watching. I am grateful for your time and attention. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.